Hi and welcome. I'm Jenna. I will be guiding you through this throat chakra vinyasa flow practice. So if you've been following along as we work on the chakras, this is the fifth chakra along the spine inside the physical body. It is very beneficial to start working on the chakras from the root up. So this is the fifth one, but don't worry about it if this is the first one you're doing. It will still help you activate the powers within this energy center. So the throat chakra here in the throat area contains the neck and also the jaw area. So if you have any tension in this area, it might be related to an energetic blockage in the throat chakra. The throat chakra has to do with our own voice, our truth, and also our fullest potential, and especially expressing that fullest potential in the world. I think the easiest way to understand this is, I think we've all experienced this moment in our lives when you don't speak what you want to say, you feel this lump in your throat. That's a blockage when you don't speak your truth. So today we'll open up the throat chakra and connect to these qualities in the practice. It will be very beneficial if you have two blocks and maybe a blanket to sit on. I'm going to show you something before we get started because we'll be doing this throughout the practice. It's called the lion's breath. It's great. We're going to clear out a lot of stuff. So this is what it looks like. It's a deep breath in and a forceful breath out through the mouth where you stick out your tongue as far as you can. Okay, so we'll do it throughout the practice. It's great for clearing out any blockages in the throat area. Let's start by having a comfortable seat. Come a little bit more towards the back end of your mat. If you'd like, sit on something to elevate the hips. Make sure you're seated up nice and tall. And to begin, have the right shin bone in front. Maybe this is more intuitive for you. Maybe this is a little bit uncomfortable, but just see how it feels and find your sitting bones rooted on something. Place your hands on your knees. Close the eyes. Feel yourself seated up tall. Slight tuck in of your chin. Soften the face, the space between your eyebrows, your jaw. Notice how the tongue is resting inside the mouth. Can you make a little bit more space for the tongue? And just notice how it is to be you right now. Let's clear it all out. 3 lion's breaths. Finish your exhale first here. Through your nose, big breath in. Open mouth, stick out your tongue. Let it go. Twice more, deep breath in. Exhale, clear it out. Once more, the biggest breath you've taken today. And exhale, let it go. Seal the lips. Soften your face, your jaw. Shoulders away from the ears. Begin to deepen the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Take a moment to set your practice and intention. It could be something related to your own truth, connecting to your own truth, communication, self-expression, strengthening those qualities in your being. Take 3 more breaths with your intention. You can keep your eyes closed. Breathe in. Can you sit up a little bit taller? Exhale, lower the chin to the chest. Inhale, roll the left ear to the left shoulder. As you exhale, gently tilt the head back and complete a circle, right ear to right shoulder, chin to chest. Keep moving in this way. Move slowly. Keep your jaw relaxed. And now if you have any neck injuries, a lot of neck stiffness, a lot of tension in the neck, take it really slow. You can make the circles smaller. One more. Next time you finish at the center, chin to chest, switch. Circle the right ear to right shoulder. As you tilt the head back, keep the neck as long as you can. Left ear to left shoulder. Continue this way. Removing any disconnection between the heart and the head. One more circle. Keep your jaw relaxed. Notice if you're clenching the teeth. Soften. Next inhale brings you back to center. You can still keep your eyes closed. Begin to make circles with the upper body, first circling over to the right. Keep your hips rooted. Notice if they want to lift. Try to keep them on the ground or on your blanket. Make this big. Can you take fuller breaths? And one more circle this way. Next time you're at the center, inhale the arms up. Exhale, switch the legs, so the left foot in front this time. Take a moment to find the sitting bones rooted again. Hands on your knees. You can still keep the eyes closed. Begin to circle to the left. Same thing. Might feel different on this side because the other foot is in front. Maybe that side body is a little bit stiffer. Maybe it's more open. It's all okay. Just noticing, breathing. One more big circle. Next inhale brings you back to center. You can blink your eyes open. In your own way, you can come into tabletop, remove any props if you were using them. Cat, cow. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. If it feels okay for the neck, look up. Exhale to round and really tuck the chin in. Compress the throat. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. 3 more at your own pace, and let this just feel really, really good with the breath. Big breath, big movement. Soften your jaw. Next inhale brings you back into a neutral long spine. Squeeze the belly in, tuck your chin in slightly so you feel the back of the neck long. Step your knees together. Inhale the right leg long behind you. You can either point or flex the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, curl. Inhale to open. Gaze follows, neck stays long. Exhale, knee to nose, tuck the chin in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, pull in, pause here. Tuck the left toes under. Compress the right thigh to your belly. Inhale to pick up the left knee, just 5 centimeters. Press the floor away, round through the spine, squeeze your belly in, a lot of fire. Tuck your chin in. Maybe you can touch your forehead to your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, 3-legged dog, right leg back and up. Inhale for a little bit more length through that right leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Take a big breath in. Exhale fully. Inhale high up onto the left toes. Exhale, big half circle. Circle the right knee to the right elbow. Breathe in. Exhale, step the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Gently lower the back knee. Keep the back toes tucked under. Have the left hand slightly in front of the left shoulder and micro bend through the left elbow. Inhale the right hand high. Exhale, squeeze the left heel towards your left buttock. Squeeze, 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 really firing up the back body. One more breath in. Can you let the heel touch the buttock? It probably won't, but that's the direction. Exhale. Now, if it's available for you, grab the foot behind you. If not, just reach towards that direction. Both are completely fine. If you have the foot, you can point the toes and start to pull the heel towards your buttocks. Keep the hips sinking low, and I want you to hug the right thigh to the center line or towards the right side of the body. So the right knee is not winging out. Activate the inner leg. In all of the shapes today, I want you to pay attention to the neck area. Tuck your chin in, lengthen the back of the neck, shoulders away from the ears. Might feel better for you to look down. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly release. Both hands on the inside of the right foot. Move that left knee slightly further forward so that you can just step the right knee back into tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, round. Inhale, back into neutral spine. Step the knees together. Exhale here. Inhale, the left leg long behind you. Either point or flex the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, curl. Inhale, reach, kick. Exhale, knee to nose. Can you tuck the chin in fully? Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. Press the floor away. Tuck the right toes under. Inhale, pick up the right knee, just 5 centimeters. Can you press, press, press? Separate the back side of the heart, that space in between the shoulder blades. Maybe your forehead touches the left knee. Breathe in. Exhale, 3-legged dog, left leg back and up. Take a breath in. Find more length through that left leg. Exhale, now bend the knee, open the hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come high up onto the right toes. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Breathe in. Exhale, gently step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toes. Right hand a little bit further from the right shoulder. Micro bend through the right elbow. Inhale the left hand high. Exhale, squeeze the right heel towards your right buttock. Flex the foot. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Notice what your neck is doing. Tuck the chin in, expand through the back of the neck. Hug the left inner leg to the center line. Inhale, squeeze a little bit more. Exhale, reach the left hand back. If it's available for you, grab the foot, point the foot, and maybe start pulling. Keep sinking the hips low. Notice if you're falling onto the outer edge of the left foot. Big breaths. Breathe in. Exhale, gently release. Both hands on the inside of the left foot. You might need to move the right knee slightly further forward. Step the left knee back. Tabletop. Readjust the hands and the knees if needed. One cat-cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come into a neutral spine. Tuck the toes under. Squeeze your belly in and press the floor away, already feeling the upper back dome. Inhale to lift the knees, hovering tabletop. Can you keep the shoulders on top of the wrists, the knees underneath the hips? 2 more breaths. Breathe into that fire. Tuck your chin and slightly look down. Don't let the head hang. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, stepping into stillness. Big breath in. Gaze in between your feet. Full breath out. Inhale, come up high up onto your toes. Look in between the thumbs. Exhale, walk to the top of the mat. Take as many steps as you need to. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Either grab opposite elbows, interlace the hands at the back of the skull, or gorilla arms. Let yourself just hang. Allow the weight of your arms to pull the head down so you feel the neck lengthening. Soften your jaw, make sure you're not biting your tongue. One more breath, send it to the back side of the heart. Exhale fully. Release the hands, bend the knees even more, tuck the chin in, let it touch the chest, tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, roll up to standing in 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back and down, open the heart forward, breathe in, palms forward, breathe out. Now really handy if you have a block. If you don't, you can grab something roughly the same size. But it needs to be slightly wide, so if you have a really big book, that's fine. Place it in between the thighs, and your feet are hip-width apart. Really squeeze the inner legs towards one another. Think of crushing the block in between your thighs. This will prep us for Camel and ensure that we keep that strong lower body in all of the back bends so that we don't sacrifice the lower back. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale the arms high. As you exhale, squeeze the glutes. Maybe add a little back bend if it feels good for you. Inhale, come back to center. Squeeze that block. Exhale, forward fold. Feel free to soften the knees. Inhale, come halfway up. Remove the block. Exhale, step the left foot back. Gently lower the left knee. Untuck the left toes. Inhale to rise. Exhale, interlace the hands at the back of the skull. Let the elbows flare super wide, stretching the heart space, the armpits. Take a breath in. Can you draw the back of the head up? Maybe add a slight back bend. Exhale, round, elbows towards one another, chin to chest. Inhale to open. Maybe you gaze up. Exhale to round. Once more like this. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist to the right side. Keep the elbows wide. They probably want to cave in. Keep them wide. Take a breath in. Can you draw the crown of the head higher up to the ceiling? You can use the hands. Exhale, open the arms. Right fingertips back, left fingertips forward. You can probably twist a little bit deeper right now. Inhale. Exhale, right hand onto the lower back, fingertips point down, left hand up and over. If you feel super wobbly here, look down. You can really use the right hand to press your hips forward and down, and to make sure your lower back is not arching too much. There will always be a little arch in the lower back, and that's fine. Breathe in. Exhale, windmill the hands to the floor. You can use your blocks for half splits. Straighten the right leg. Take it to your best ability. Inhale for length. Exhale to fold. 3 breaths here. Give that right leg a good stretch. Slow down the breath. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, rebend the right knee. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee. Inhale, step back, downward facing dog. Exhale here. Inhale, roll forward, tuck the chin in. Round, round, round. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Open the chin, open the jaw. 1 breath here. Elbows hug the ribs. Your chin and your chest are on the floor. Inhale, come lay flat on the mat, untuck your toes, slide your hands a little bit further back so that they're next to the rib cage. Inhale to lift, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, roll the shoulders back, little or no weight on the hands. Exhale, lower. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under, press onto the hands, downward facing dog. Breathe in. If you'd like, feel free to sigh it out. Inhale the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe have a little bit more space this time around. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Stay in down dog. Exhale, right thigh to your right belly. Round the spine, tuck the chin in. Inhale, roll forward. Carry that right leg with you. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. The gaze always follows the foot. So notice where you're looking, very important, especially for the neck. Inhale, step the left foot forward, come halfway up. Exhale to fold, release. Grab your block, place it in between the legs. Inhale to rise, this time with a nice long spine, hands reach above the head. Exhale, if it feels good, add a little back bend, squeeze the glutes forward. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale halfway, remove your block if you are using it. Exhale, big step back with your right foot. Gently lower the right knee, untuck the right toes, squeeze the legs towards one another. Inhale to rise. Exhale, interlace the hands at the back of the skull. Inhale, let the elbows flare wide. Maybe you shift the gaze slightly up, but keep drawing the back of the head up. Exhale, tuck the chin in, elbows close together. Inhale to open. Exhale to curl, big stretch at the back of the neck. Inhale to open. Exhale to curl. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist over to the left. Keep the elbows as wide as you can. Don't let them cave in. Breathe in, draw the back of the head, the crown of the head higher up. Exhale, open the arms, right fingertips forward, left fingertips back. Maybe you can twist deeper. Inhale. Exhale, left hand on your lower back, fingertips point down, right hand up and over. If you feel wobbly, look down, but also know it is completely okay to wobble. You're doing new things. You're building new muscles. Big breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands to frame the left foot. Half splits. Maybe use your blocks. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Tuck the chin in, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale to fold. You can let the head just hang. This is not about the neck. This is about the back of that left leg. I'm sure you're feeling it. Inhale, come halfway up. Rebend the left knee. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Inhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Look in between your feet. Exhale here. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. We'll add on a little bit this time around. See if you can place your hands next to the body, palms facing down, palms flat. If you're quite okay here, see if you can extend the legs, lift the knees. One more breath. Lower the knees. Hands next to the chest, come lay flat. Untuck the toes, Cobra. Inhale to lift. If you'd like, you can come into full Cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower. Twice more, inhale, lift. Press the tops of the feet onto the floor. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lift, pay attention to the neck. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. At the bottom of the exhale, gaze shifts in between the feet. Tuck the chin in. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. See if you have a little bit more space this time around. Inhale back to three-legged dog, hips are square. Stay in down dog. Exhale, left thigh to your belly. Round, tuck the chin in. Maybe you can let the left knee touch your forehead. Inhale, come up high up onto the right toes. Roll forward. Exhale, look in between your hands. Step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Come halfway up, lengthen. Exhale to fold, release. Grab your block. place it in between the legs, squeeze. Inhale to rise all the way up to standing, hands reach above your head. Maybe add a little back bend, squeeze the glutes. Breathe in. This time, exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in, notice your body, notice your breath. Now remove that block if you were using it. Step your feet together, a little space between the heels, big toes are touching. Really sip the legs together. Inhale for chair pose, bend the knees, transfer your weight more onto the heels. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your back, squeeze the palms together. It's okay if there's a big bend in the elbows, but squeeze. Roll the shoulders back, tuck your chin in slightly, feel the back of the neck long. I hope you're getting the point of that by now. Let the breath flow freely. Breathe in. Breathe out, sit a little bit lower. Hug the ribs in, inhale. Exhale a little bit lower. Breathe in. Exhale, strain the legs, heel toe the feet hip width apart for more stability. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, come halfway, pull the knuckles to the back of the mat. Exhale, fold, let the head hang. Once more like this. Inhale halfway, pull the knuckles back. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths here. Can you surrender the head completely? Allow the arms to fall behind the head, feeling that direction. 1 more breath. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward, high plank. A little bit different this time. Exhale, hovering up dog. Lower the hips, keep the legs strong, press back through the heels. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, micro bend through the elbows. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, downward facing dog. 2 more times like this. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, lower the hips, and at the bottom of the exhale, you can lift the chin off of the chest. Really articulate the movement. Breathe in. If it feels okay, you can gaze up. Exhale, tuck the chin in, squeeze the belly in, round the spine, hips high, down dog. Once more, inhale, roll forward. Exhale, hovering up dog. You can separate your feet wider if this is uncomfortable in the lower back. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Maybe sigh it out. Inhale the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale back to 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over the wrists. Breathe in, compress the right thigh to your belly. Exhale, lightly step the right foot in between the hands. Squeeze the legs together. Inhale to rise, high lunge. Exhale, interlace the hands at the back of the skull. Find length through the crown of the head. You're nice and proud here. Breathe in. Exhale, twist over to the right. Maybe bend a little bit deeper into that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms, right fingertips back, left fingertips forward. Maybe you can twist deeper. Inhale. Exhale, right hand on your lower back, left hand up and over, exalted. You can really use that right hand to press your hips forward and down, deepening the back bend. Breathe in. As you exhale, open up warrior 2, left fingertips lead the way. Maybe you need to readjust the legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Heel toe the right foot slightly to the left. Breathe in, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, bow down inside the right leg, humble warrior. Breathe into that fire. Press firmly onto the pinky toe side of the left foot. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. 1 more breath here. Let the head just hang, look back. Inhale to rise. Whew. Exhale, open the arms. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse pyramid. Strain the right leg. Give the right leg a good break. Exhale, open to the left side. Star pose. I'm just gonna turn towards you so you don't have to look at my back. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, goddess pose. Sit down deep. Inhale, star. This time, turn the toes in, heels out, hands onto the lower back. Can you point the fingertips up this time? Breathe in. Exhale, fold. You can lower the hands underneath the shoulders. If it's available for you, walk the hands through the legs, flip the palms. Squeeze the belly in. Can you trust your weight onto your toes? Play with that a little bit. One more breath here. Let the breath slow down. Inhale, come halfway up. Open the toes, heels in, bend into your back knee, skandasana. So that's the left knee. Take a breath in, make sure your front toes point up. As you exhale, switch to the front. Breathe in. Exhale, switch to the back. It's okay to support yourself with your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, sit your bum down. Make sure the left knee points up. The right hand behind you. Inhale to lift the hips. It's a wild thing, a little bit different. Drive the hips up, breathe in. Exhale, sit your bum down. See if you can do this without the hands. Come back into skandasana. Breathe in. Exhale, switch to the front, low lunge. All of your toes point forward. You frame the right foot with your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg backing up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. Exhale, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Standing split. Inhale to kick the right leg high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, kick. Exhale, fold. One more breath. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right knee to nose. Curl in, root onto your left foot. Inhale, slowly rise, stork pose at the back of the mat. Carry that right knee with you. We're gonna do dancer a little bit differently. Bring the right knee next to the left one. Left thumb to the sternum. The heel of the right palm will press onto the right heel. So no grabbing, no pulling, just pure back body strength. Inhale, start to kick and press the hand onto the heel. Press, 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 kick, kick, kick. Squeeze the inner legs to the center line. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly release. Hug the right knee into the chest. Give it a loving squeeze. Breathe in. Exhale, set the right foot down. Give the body a little shake. Find mountain pose. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Maybe side out. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, hovering up dog. Take a breath in, shine the heart forward. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, tuck the chin in, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to nose and hold. Compress the left thigh to your belly. Tuck the chin in, breathe in. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, interlace the hands at the back of the skull. Breathe in, flare the elbows wide. Exhale, twist over to the left. Keep the length through the back of the neck. Breathe in. Exhale, open the arms, right hand forward, left hand back. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand onto the lower back, fingertips point down, right hand up and over, exalted. Can you lunge deeper into the left knee? Drive your hips forward using the left hand. Breathe in, right fingertips will lead the movement. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Readjust the legs if needed. Take a breath in. Exhale, interlace the hands at the back. You might need to heel toe the left foot one step over to the left. Breathe in. Exhale, bow inside the left leg, humble warrior. Let the arms fall behind the head. Press firmly onto the outer edge of the right foot, the back foot. Let the head hang. One more breath here. Inhale, come back up, warrior two. Exhale, open the arms. Inhale, reverse pyramid, straighten the left leg. Exhale, star over to the right side of your mat, heels in, toes slightly out. Big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, goddess pose, cactus the arms. Inhale to open. Exhale, pivot the toes in, heels out, hands onto the lower back, fingertips point up. Roll the shoulders back, hug the elbows in towards one another, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Drop the hands, maybe walk the hands through. Keep a micro bend in your knees so you keep the legs active, but let the whole upper body hang. Inhale halfway, walk the fingertips underneath the shoulders, open the toes, heels in, bend into the back knee, that's your right knee. Pick up the left toe, Skandasana. Breathe in, exhale, switch to the front. Feel free to use the hands. Breathe in, exhale, switch to the back. Take a breath in, lift your heart to the thumbs. Exhale, sit your bum down. Make sure the right knee points up. Left hand behind you. Inhale to lift the hips, drive them up, press onto the heels. Breathe in. Exhale, sit your bum down. Maybe you can move without using your hands. Back into Skandasana. Inhale to lift. Exhale, low lunge to the front. All of your toes point forward. Pick up the back heel. Hands frame the left foot. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg back and up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, three-legged dog, square the hips. Exhale, walk your hands to the back of the mat, standing splits. Inhale to drive the left leg high. Exhale, fold. 2 more breaths here. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee to nose, curl in, root onto your right foot. Inhale, rise, stork at the back of the mat. Bring the left knee in line with the right one. Right thumb to the sternum. Heel of the base of the left palm will press onto your left heel, fingertips point back. Same direction from the toes as the toes. Start to kick and press, 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 press. Firing up the back body. Press a little bit more. Press the hand and the heel together. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Hug the left knee into the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, set the foot down. Shake out the body. You're doing amazing. Mountain pose. Take a big breath in. Exhale fully. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of the mat, downward facing dog. Let's rinse it out. Inhale, roll forward, round through the spine. Exhale, let the hips hover. Breathe in, maybe lift the gaze, press the floor away. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, hovering tabletop. You might need to step the feet further forward. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Have a seat on your heels. If this is not comfortable, put a block in between your feet so that you can sit. Maybe a blanket between your heels and your bum. Collect the breath. And just notice how it is to be you right now in this moment. Next inhale, blink the eyes open. We're gonna go ahead and come into Camel. Stand on your knees. I like to use a block in between my thighs. If you have the block, please do use it. Make sure to activate the back body, the legs, the inner legs. So squeeze the legs together, crush the block in between your thighs. Tuck your tailbone under, squeeze your glutes, drive the hips forward. This is your foundation. Maybe tuck the toes under, brings more stability, as well as the floor closer towards you. Let's bring the hands onto your hips in any way that feels good for you. Now, before you even think of tilting the head back, drive the hips forward and drive your heart up. Breathe in. Exhale, maybe a little bit deeper. Either keep the chin tucked in, or if you can, drop the hands and drop the head. Don't force anything. Let the throat open. 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck the chin in, hands onto your back. Remove your block if you used it. Untuck the toes, sit onto the heels. 3 lion's breaths. Close the eyes, breathe in. Open the mouth. Seal the lips. Begin to deepen the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Soften your forehead, relax your jaw. You can move your mouth in any way that feels good for you to release tension in the jaw area. But maybe you notice that the throat, the neck, is feeling more free. You can breathe easier. Next, inhale, blink the eyes open. We're gonna come into rabbit pose. Make sure your knees are together, feet together. Bow over the legs, grab your heels. And ladies, if you have a high bun, you might want to remove it right now. Or men, not to discriminate. Just so that there's nothing at the crown of the head, because we're gonna be on the crown of the head. Grab your heels, roll the crown of the head onto the floor. Maybe you can bring your forehead against the knees. So that's the aim. Try to bring your forehead against the knees. Inhale to lift your hips and puff up the back of the heart. Can you keep your forehead against the knees? Squeeze the belly in, grab the heels, keep grabbing the heels, puff up, puff up. Soften the jaw, 1 more breath in. Let the throat come to the chest or chin to the chest. Exhale, slowly release. Release the hands. Bring your forehead onto the floor. Take a breath in small child's pose. If you'd like, you can rock the head from side to side, giving the forehead a massage. Inhale, roll up to seated. You're seated on your heels. Sit on either side of your feet so that you can just extend the legs forward. Give the legs a little shake. Flex through the feet. Have your feet hip width apart. You can remove the flesh out of the sitting bones just so you feel the sits bones nice and rooted. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale to fold. Keep the lower body active, flex the toes towards you, and the upper body completely passive. Let the head hang, soften the jaw, shoulders away from the ears. Open the palms to the sky, just as a sign of surrender, not trying to make this pose happen. Allow it to unravel with the breath. Deep breath in, complete breath out. Deep breath in, Complete breath out. Can you let the head hang a little bit heavier? Breathe in. Breathe out. Tuck the chin in. Inhale, roll up to seated. Might feel like a lot on the spine. Take a breath. Exhale fully. Bend your knees, scoot yourself a little bit further forward so you have space behind you. Come lay down on the back. Keep your legs bent for a moment. If you'd like, you can hug the knees into the chest. Massage the spine, the lower back. And now if you have a bun at the back of the neck, you might want to remove it because we want the neck completely free, pressing against the floor. We're gonna come into shoulder stance. Now, if you're a woman and you're on the first 2 days of your moon cycle, just lift your legs up towards the ceiling. That will be your pose for today. Otherwise, start to bring a little bit of momentum. You can grab behind the thighs, rolling. See if you can bring the feet behind the head. Tuck the chin in, look to your belly button. Important that you don't look to left or that you don't look to right. We don't want to hurt the neck. We've been working hard to free it. And from here, lift the right leg, lift the left leg, come into shoulder stand. See if you can point the feet. Maybe you can release the arms to the floor behind you, palms face up, and see if you could really bring your hips on top of the shoulders. It's called shoulder stance after all. You can tuck your chin in further to the chest. One more breath in. Exhale now into plow where we will stay. You can release the arms behind your back if that feels good for you. Feel free to keep the toes tucked under or untuck them. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And now, since it is a little bit more challenging to take full breaths into the front of the body, feel the breath expanding to the sides. Feel it expand to the back. One more breath. And now, if it is in your practice, embryo, bend the knees. See if you can bring your knees and your shin bones on the floor next to the ears. One more breath in. As you exhale, place the hands onto the lower back. Slowly begin to roll down. Slow it down. Whew. Bend your knees, place your feet on the outer edges of the mat, knees together. Open the palms, take a big breath in, send it to the lower spine. Open your mouth, let it go. Feel the whole spine grounding. There's probably a lot of sensation in the spine, in the body right now. That's okay. Keep breathing. Heel toe the feet together. Let the knees fall apart, sleeping butterfly. You can rest your hands wherever it feels good for you. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. Deep breath in. Complete breath out. 3 more breaths here. Notice where you could soften a little bit more. Use the hands, bring the knees, the legs together. Hug the knees into the chest. Maybe you'd like to rock a little bit. Now hug the knees in close. Bring your nose towards the knees. Let the chin come to the chest.
Probably a couple of creases of skin in between. That's totally fine. Take a big breath in all the way to the top and hold. Hold. Close your eyes. Tuck the chin in. Hold. If you want to exhale, take in an extra sip of air. Open your mouth, let it go. Shavasana.
Complete surrender. Eyes closed. Feel free to swallow a couple of times to relax the throat. Notice how you feel. Remind yourself of your intention for the practice. Allow your own breath to take over. And rather than you doing the breathing, see if you could be one with the breath. Feel yourself connected to your own truth. Just observing what wants to emerge from the depths of your being. Now that you've removed all of that chatter, all of that busyness, notice what is there as your own truth. And maybe for the rest of the day, setting an intention to express this truth unapologetically, honestly, speaking what is authentic to you. I'll let you rest here in Shavasana. Take as long as you need to. Thank you so much for joining me. It was my honor guiding you through this practice. Namaste.